Okay, it's kwajaMonster here. This is literally the 8th time I've tried recording this, and I'm done. This is my last one. Whatever. Okay, so basically, this is gonna be my vlog. This is a vlog entry. I had a thing of it. It's a vlog entry. I'll talk just generally a little bit about me, so you guys can get to know me a little better. I'm also gonna talk briefly about the show and YouTube. And yes, this is flipped, because this is normally, it looks like it's normally on this side, but it's on the right side of my lip there, because somebody asked me that before. 25, I'm half Korean, half Japanese. I was born in San Antonio, Texas, raised in St. Louis, Missouri, literally for my whole life. I lived in Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan for a couple years when I was 19, and Columbia for a couple years, which is also in Missouri. No, I don't speak Japanese. No, I don't speak Korean. I speak English y puedo hablar español, pero no puedo recordar palabras y verbos si no me gusta hablar español, porque because of this shit. Because I get brain farts when I try to speak Espanol. So, yeah, those are the two languages I speak, English and Spanish. Some random shit about me. I love the color pink, I love the color purple, and black. I love the combination of all of them when they're put together as well. I love Hello Kitty. I probably own at least 300 things that have Hello Kitty's face on them or Hello Kitty stuffed animals. I also have a really deep affection for stuffed animals. I used to have over 750 stuffed animals, but I did donate a lot of them to charity, actually, because, like, honestly, 750 stuffed animals for one person is just kind of fucking crazy. Kind of music I listen to, I really listen to anything. I like, I listen to a lot of the gay shit on the radio, like top 40 stuff. I listen to a lot of classic rock. Jimmy Page is like one of my fucking idols. I think he is the fucking shit on the guitar. I also think Jimi Hendrix is a really fucking awesome guitarist. I listen to a lot of like The Doors, AC/DC. I also listen to shit like Coheed and Cambria. The Deftones is one of my favorite bands of all time. Basically, I'll listen to anything except for super, super gangster rap because I'm not gangster enough to listen to it. And also super sappy country. Like, just really that country stuff, you know? Taylor Swift is the farthest I'll divulge into country. Some other hobbies besides video games. I like singing. I like bowling, shooting pool, flying kites. I like attempting to cook, even though I really, really suck at cooking, which is why I prefer snack foods over regular meals because I can't cook. I also like coloring. I'm 25. I still color in coloring books. I don't give a shit. I like writing. I like reading. I like playing board games. Me and my friends get together and we'll play like Cranium and shit. I don't know. I really don't mind driving. I actually love driving. I love taking road trips and shit. Just being able to kind of be in your own little bubble and just see different shit. I can't dance for shit. I can't, in general, I can't move my body the way that I want it to, which is why I don't play sports, because I'm not very coordinated with my limbs. I don't drink water. I only drink soda or juice. Usually soda. Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda. Mountain Dew is my second favorite. I don't like spiders. They freak me out. I don't like their eyes. It's fucking gross. I also don't like other girls. And there's good reasons for that. And that's also a reason why I don't like Seuss-Guided. And so this half of the video is now going to be talking about YouTube and the tester a little bit. The reason why I don't like girls is, well, first of all, I always grew up with guys as my friends. I have pictures of me and this white boy from when I was like really little, and I always hung out with him every day. We like went four-wheeling. We would go outside and like kick a football around. Wow, I was like in Spanish mode right there. I called a soccer ball a football. Damn. Okay, anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh my god, I hate this shit. Oh yeah, we would fucking like just do like all this boy shit. Like we would throw rocks at kids because we were fucking assholes. But yeah, we would like do all this boy shit, and I never like really did any girl shit. Like I never wanted to like play dress up. Really, I never wanted to fucking play dolls. Like I either like sat in my room and read, or like went over to my best friend Nick's house and we would play Paperboy on the NES. He had like a big ass like shoebox like full of NES games. We would play. We would like build forts and shit. So I just always grew up with guys. Like when I lived in Michigan, I lived in a house with 8 dudes. Call me a fucking whore if you want, but they were all just like my brothers, and I always see myself as a guy, um, and so I don't like girls because they annoy me so much, because for me, like growing up with guys, I kind of grew up to kind of not censor myself, to not give a shit, because most dudes really don't give a shit. I mean, you'll get like your preppy guy who wants to pop his collar up and do his hair and shit. But I think for the most part, guys are a lot more chill and a lot more kind of just trying to enjoy their lives. Whereas girls are more like, I care about what other people think too much, and I like not having to worry about what other people think. I did that since I was like, I don't know, in kindergarten until I was like 19. I tried too fucking hard. I cared too much about what people thought. Cried myself to sleep. I don't even know how many goddamn times because I cared too much about what people thought. And now that like I'm outside of all that stuff and I see other girls doing it, it just is so fucking annoying. And I don't get along with girls like that because they're fake, because they try to please other people, because they care about other people's opinions. They don't want to come off weird. Or whatever. And, I think everyone is beautiful in their own way, as long as you're being yourself. Like, people who say, oh my god, I can't believe you talked about shitting yourself on the first episode. Oh, you're the Asian girl that shits herself. Whatever. I'm myself. I'm honest. I'm open. I don't give a shit about what anybody else thinks. As long as I am not directly and purposefully doing anything to negatively affect your life, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And that is the difference between being real and being rude. Being real is being yourself, doing your own thing. Being rude is being yourself, doing your own thing, yet negatively affecting other people's lives. A good example would be, let's just Skyden in the house. I actively did not talk to her. I didn't want to come off as fake to her, but I wanted to make sure that she knew that I did not want to have anything to do with her, which is why I did not interact with her at all in the house. I was real with her. You saw in the preview, I yelled at her for having an alliance. That's when it got a little too far. But, before all that happened, I was keeping to myself, but I did not actively talk to her. If she tried to talk to me, I would just ignore her. Because that's me being real with her. And for her to come up, especially to come up to Christy and to say, please tell me you're not a bitch. Like, Christy's, like, trying to be nice to you, and you automatically think that she's, like, being fake to you. Like, she didn't hate you at that point. Like, I don't even think she, like, hates you. But you just rubbed everybody the wrong way. She just rubbed everybody the wrong way. So she's a good example of why I don't like girls. Girls are fucking attention whores. They're fake. And, I mean, come on. Like, a girl that's got her, like, fucking titties hanging out in her videos. Like, please. Please. Look at my videos. Like, there's one where I'm doing the fucking caramel dancing dance in a fucking tutu. Like, tutus are for fucking, like, 6-year-olds in ballerina class. Like, boobs are for, like, older women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It pisses me off, and like some of the shit that she says is totally untrue. Nobody ever called her a fucking immigrant. Nobody called her a spick. Nobody on that fucking show is racist. Fucking Achilles is Puerto Rican. Ninjanomics is I think he's either half or full Puerto Rican. I took Spanish for 4 fucking years. Why would I learn Spanish if I fucking hated people who speak Spanish? Like, just it. Please, just she has a big physique. Just look at the video. Like, just look at how she is on the show. Look at how we all talk about her, and then she comes and says all this shit. Just look at how fake and untruthful she is. Just and then to see that like people actually support her, like that's the shit that really irks me. Like, are you fucking serious? Like she straight up told you like she's in theater and like does all this like acting and shit. Like, hello, she's fucking acting on the show. Hello, like if you want to see me fucking act, I got a fucking C in drama class. Okay, I fucking suck. I can't be fake to people. I mean, you can even ask like all of my ex-boyfriends. Every time I've tried to lie about something, they know immediately that I'm lying. I'm just a shitty liar. I can't help it. And that's why I try to be real with everybody. That's why I'm trying to be real with you right now, person who's trying to watch my video. I'm real with my mom. I fucking told my mom before that I used to smoke weed in high school. Tell my mom everything. Because I'm a real person. Like, I don't have anything to hide. Like, yeah, she was a little pissed off about it, but I don't do it now. She knows I fucking smoke cigarettes. When I go out late, tell her where I'm going. Tell her I'll probably be home around 5 or 6. I'm just fucking an honest person. And, you know, as long as, like I said, as long as I'm not hurting people, I don't care. Some other people, on the other hand, aka most women, are not that way. They don't think that way. I feel like I think like a boy. I don't see anything wrong with like going to a club with like a group of like 20 guys and myself. Like I just don't see myself as a woman. I don't see myself sexually attractive like a woman either. If you ever try to compliment me, like tell me that I'm pretty or cute, there's a lot of comments like that on YouTube, and I just don't know how to react to them because I grew up. I was I was like one of those kids where like you see them when they're little and you're like, oh my god, like what a cute little kid, and then like once they like get a little older, you're like, what the fuck happened to you? Like that was me. Like my mom dressed me until I was in 7th grade. I had like the most horrible haircuts like in high school. Like I looked like a fucking boy. And then when I was like 18 and 19, I was like in my emo age, so you know I had that like crazy fucking hair going on. I was blonde at one point in time, like spiked belts, like tight pants and everything like that. Keep in mind this wasn't like fucking 2001. This is when this no, it's like 2005 when all this shit happened. But yeah, so like I just grew up never really feeling attractive or feeling self-confident. But I feel like I have grown into my looks a little bit, learned how to be happy with myself, and partially that is being accepting of who I am, and giving the world the gift of who I am, unfiltered, unedited. And for the people who like it, I really appreciate you, appreciate your support, appreciate your openness. For the people who don't like it, then you don't like it. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. But as for me, I stopped giving a shit around 2005, so I'm sorry. Yeah, but either way, so that's why I see myself kind of as a guy. I just have that mindset of, you know, like, even when I go out, like, and I'm dressed nice, I always hang out with the dudes. We talk about video games. We talk about other chicks. Like, I'm always the first person to, you know, point out a nice rack of tits. Like, I don't know. I always just, like, hang out with dudes and get along with dudes, but, where the fuck is this going? I'm not retaping this shit. I've been rambling for, like, the last 5 minutes, and I apologize if you've been watching and you're just like, what the fuck is the whole point of what she's been rambling about? I really don't even fucking remember. Yeah, okay. And Sue Skydon on the show was like, oh, I'm a lesbian. but I have a boyfriend. I used to box, and she was like changing in front of the camera and shit. Like that, like Suskaiden is like. I mean, she doesn't seem like it. She seems like a gem in the rough, but she's like your typical girl, like fucking attention whore. Will say whatever to get attention. Will do whatever to get attention, and I hate that shit so much. Hate it. That was just like a fucking like 10-minute rant on like that shit. But yeah, okay. So my last thing is Ego Raptor. Just remember that this show is edited. I said edited. Okay. The show is edited, which means that out of the 14 to 16 hours a day we're taping, you only get to see about 20 minutes of it. And read my lips, nobody on the show hated Ego Raptor. Nobody thought of Ego Raptor in a negative way. We all loved Ego Raptor. It is editing that makes it seem that way. Okay? So I don't know like how many videos I have to use to address this shit, but Ego Raptor is a cool dude. He's extremely talented. I've seen a lot of his shit. I think he is very, very qualified for the job. At the same time, like, I don't make, games and animations and shit like that. That doesn't mean I don't have a lot of good ideas and ways of executing them. I have a lot of great ideas for new games that, these concepts have never been explored before. I'm not going to say them out loud because I don't want any of you motherfuckers stealing them, but I don't know if you can just see by my erratic behavior, like, what the fuck is going on up here, so you can't even imagine, like, the games and things that, I've thought about, which is why I like writing and, eventually want to become a writer. But anyway, I think we all are, in our own ways, qualified to be on the show and qualified for the job. I don't think that Ego Raptor is God or, like, fucking Mega Man. But, I see Ego Raptor just as a regular human being. He is extremely talented. He's talented in his own way. Just as everybody else on the show has their strengths, has their weaknesses. Same with Ego Raptor. But nobody disliked him. Nobody hated him. Everybody thought that he was just a ball of goofy fun, fun-loving, crazy guy. And I really, really, really hope that at some point in time they show his Reptar fucking pajamas. I don't know if they're Reptar, but that's what he reminded me of. If you don't know who Reptar is, then you're like way too fucking young to even watch the show. But yeah, Aaron was awesome. And I know that most of you are jealous of me, and that's why you hate me, because you're jealous that I got to hang out with Ego Raptor. But like I said, Ego Raptor is just another human being. But we don't hate him. So don't hate us just because of editing. I don't even hate the guy who edited the show. I mean, it looks interesting and fun, and it's kind of cool to see how he can make people look when they're not necessarily that way. That just shows how skilled he is, to be honest. But I'm done rambling. It's almost time. I get on Modern Warfare 3 at 11:30 every day, hang out with my family. So a quick shout out to my best friends who I know watch the show. Shout out to my BFF Forever Cat. Also shout out to my Crasians, Elena, Shelly, and Stephanie, because I know you guys watch. And also a big shout out to you haters, because without you guys I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be as confident as I am in myself if it weren't for people trying to pull me down. And for the supporters, I wouldn't be able to be this strong without you either. So I really appreciate you guys, watching my videos. Let me know if if you guys have any appropriate questions for me to answer. Like just like what's your favorite song, or like just shit like that. But anyway, you guys will be hearing from me on Tuesday after Season 3, I mean, not Season 3, it is Season 3. Episode 3 airs. It is the Uncharted 3 challenge. You also get to see Nolan North, who is one of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And you also get to see me, been smoking for 9 years, try to go through a fucking obstacle course with a sack of melons that weighs just as much as I do. That's gonna be fucking hilarious. Okay, so this video's done. If you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter name is kwajaMonster. I also have a fan page on Facebook. It's kwajaMonster. My YouTube channel is kwajaMonster. Just if there's if you want to contact me in any way, it's just fucking kwajaMonster. kwajaMonster@gmail.com. kwajaMonster on Twitter. kwajaMonster on YouTube. kwajaMonster on Facebook. So just Google my name. If for some reason you don't understand what I just said, just Google my name. All my shit will pop up. Follow me on Twitter if you want. I retweet a lot of people's stuff. I follow a lot of funny people who say funny shit. I follow like G4 and you know, some people who work for different studios and shit. So I retweet a lot of stuff. I also tweet a lot of stuff. So follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to YouTube. I promise I'm going to try to make my videos a little shorter than this because I know the average American only has the attention span of like 3 minutes or some shit like that. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and let me know what you want to see in my next vlog, which I'm going to try to do every Sunday. Also, look out for the new episode on Tuesday and for my review on Tuesday. Alright, hope everyone has a great week.